All right, you ready? And
here we are, baby. We back. Another Tuesday here in the Randall's Corner, man. We got a great show in store for you guys, man. We got highlight team of the week. We got Opelousas High School in the building. My man, Big Jimmy Zachary, then came down here to Denham Springs, Louisiana. And we got our highlight player of the week, Zion Chris of Madison Prep, man. We got a great great show in store for you guys. What you say about it, Andy?
man, we've been working our butts off lately. You know, this is not football season yet. We still working.
A lot of work. It looked like it's even more work in the off season. See, I think that goes both ways. You know, a lot of people think when the season go on, you know, that it's a lot going on, and then once the season's over, then everybody take a break and just go sit down for a while. But no,
it's not that way.
Not the case, man.
It's not that way. My wife always asks my wife, so what does your husband do in the off season? She says, what off season?
There is no.
You know, I do want to throw something out there real fast while you guys are watching. We are actually looking to hire a full-time sales rep to do advertising. Okay. You know, so but you got to have experience selling advertising, and you know, in this, you know, print, digital, as well as video advertising.
Yeah,
so make sure, you know, if you want to work here at Louisiana Gridiron Football selling advertising for us, send me your resume. My email address is andrew.bryson00@gmail.com, and I will, you know, review it. We'll bring you in for an interview. A lot of perks.
Part of something special. Come be a part of something special.
A lot of perks, yeah, I know.
You're getting it done, man.
So anyways, man, what a great Sunday, right?
Yep.
You know, we have a couple guys from Louisiana played in the Super Bowl. I do want to mention two guys, Devin White, Leonard Fournette. So a lot of people don't realize this.
Man.
A lot of people don't realize this. On the wall out there, I got Devin White on 2 magazine covers.
Come on.
First one when he was in high school, signing to go to LSU as playing running back.
Yep.
Everybody, I did the article about Leonard Fournette, not Leonard, but Devin White would be a better linebacker in college than a running back. And I got a lot of hate mail over that. A lot of people are like, oh, you have no idea. You've lost touch with reality, Andy. He's a running back. I'm like, nah, Devin White's a linebacker. Goes to LSU, plays linebacker. I think it's like 15 magazines later, or 20 magazines later, I got him on the cover again his junior year.
Yep.
You know, getting ready to be the number 5 overall pick in the draft.
Yeah, man.
As a linebacker.
Hey, look, man, you never know where you can go. I know that's why I always talk about, man, just be a football player, man. And on your side, I already know, man, you evaluating talent and you seeing some of these things, and it all goes back to a lot of the camps and stuff that you see, and you be able to evaluate guys and be able to use the data you've seen over all these years to be able to say, okay, man, this guy does this, he's probably going to be able to be best at this position.
You know, speaking of all those camps,
that's what coaches do.
I did 1,200 miles this weekend. 1,200 miles this weekend to go to Dallas. I mean, I don't know how many it is for here to Dallas, but for me, from Slidell,
6 hours, about 6.5.
For me, it's about 7.5, 8 hours
Yep.
coming from Slidell. So 1,200 miles to go up there and watch. I think we watched 1,000 kids. I got video and pictures of about 1,000 prospects, which we will be. I'll go ahead and click the digital thing real quick. We want to share this with you guys. There are a lot of prospects. Up in the top right-hand corner throughout the show, you'll be able to see pictures and video of players from the Pylon 707 tournament.
707, man.
Those guys
out there.
That was pretty big.
Out there, man. Louisiana represented well out there. We had multiple teams out there participating. You saw the talent out there, and obviously Texas got some talent too as well. They had a lot of good teams out there. They had a lot of good teams out there playing, but I do know that Louisiana, and we've been saying this, is getting on to the 7-on-7 game and the skill play game and getting it up.
Yeah, it's still new.
It's still new, fairly new. So all those guys still playing like in leagues. Mm-hmm. So they're not just waiting to go to the tournament and play games. Right. You know, they're playing in leagues, and then they come into these tournaments. So they're getting, you know, all these live reps versus our guys from Louisiana, which we are doing more of. I mean, you had the round robin at Parkview with F3. I see like the bootleggers naturals throwing tournaments. You know, that you got things coming up. our tournament that we have. That'll be.
In fact, I'll go ahead and bring that up real fast.
Weekend after next. So I mean, these events are some of the things that got to happen. So because people got to keep getting the live reps, especially if you want to go and win these big tournaments. And so you can have the chemistry and all those things, man. It's just.
You mentioned our
got to be done.
You mentioned our 7-7. I went and brought that up. Our 7-7 tournament will be next Saturday, February 20th. You're going to have it at St. Edmunds High School over in Eunice, Louisiana. We're looking for 12U, 14U, 15U, and 18U. I talked to the Bootleggers North today, the coaches up there in Shreveport. Okay. They're bringing their 14U and 15U teams.
Good deal.
I know we talked to a team over in Mississippi. They're bringing our 18U teams.
Gotcha.
So we're going to
talk to a few teams too as well. I have my teams out there. We have our cream RPA teams out there, and a few other teams that's around this area. That's forming teams, so we definitely want to get them involved. I
know Alexander's forming a team just for this event, and so as well as Eunice is forming a team just for this event.
Right.
Both of them 12U teams.
So there's a lot of awareness that's being brought, and obviously that's because we're seeing a lot of things. So man, we definitely want to keep that going and keep that traction rolling because we definitely want to keep that down here in our state too as well. So we don't have to always travel to other places just to play.
Well, they always said that Louisiana, you want to go to Louisiana, you want to get DBs, wide receivers, some running backs, few offensive linemen. But nobody ever said quarterbacks, right?
Right. I mean,
except for you.
Well, we got the hotbed. We haven't been like the hotbed.
But you know what? I think these 707s is really turning it out. We're going to have a quarterback come in here later, and he's a state champion quarterback.
Definitely.
Big time prospect. I have him rated as one of the top quarterbacks in the state.
Definitely.
But we've not been known for that. But now all this stuff we're doing the 707s, and that's bringing out a lot of talent. You look at Louisiana right now. In the upcoming junior class, you've got. Young man out of STM, Walker Howard. I mean, I don't know if anybody knows about him or nothing. I mean, he's just a small potato. No, wait, I'm just joking, Walker. Howard. He's not committed to LSU. You got Zion Chris, who's in the house tonight.
Right.
State champion. Two-time MVP. MVP.
You would look at his style of play, you would think he was probably graduating this year, but he's one of those guys that's coming back.
Right. Then you go across and you got Ethan Frey and you got your kid, your guy who's here last week,
Ricky Collins.
You got the young man out of
Holstein at Zachary.
You got the young man out of Scotlandville.
Yep. You got ZT Set. You got Reese Mooney over there.
You know who we haven't mentioned yet?
Who is that?
We haven't mentioned the Manning kid down in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, he's out on that list.
You got almost a dozen quarterbacks right now in Louisiana.
AJ Samuel, that was here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, from Carr.
Yeah.
So you got all these quarterbacks in the state, and I think a lot of it's because the 707s is now giving these guys extra work, extra ability to go out there and read defenses, read these different coverages. These man-to-man coverages, these cover 2 coverages, or even these cover 3s that a lot of these teams are running out. So they're able to run these different. They see this stuff. Not just for the few months out of the year for football season, but all spring long. And then we got the summertime where we have to do the little high school teams. They're starting to see this a little bit more.
Yep, man, definitely, man. So we know that's the new wave. We're glad to be a part of the new wave, and man, we want to ride the wave and basically, affect as many kids and many. Obviously, it's going to many kids that we touch. They're going to go back and touch the people that that's at their respective high schools. So we definitely want to just be in the mix of all of this.
Right. So our camp is going to be on February 20th. If the teams want to sign up, there's any teams across Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas that want to sign up for our camp, just go to our Facebook page, send me an email, one way or another. There's a links we have to the form to fill it out. Yep. It's $250 for the team to come in. It's a 1-day event. You're gonna come in. We'll start about 9 o'clock in the morning and go until. We got plenty of fields over in Eunice. The head coach James Shriver, he was here a couple weeks last week.
Yep.
Last week. All these weeks starting to come.
Starting to pile up, huh?
Starting to pile up. But James was here last week, and they opened that. They've rolled out the red carpet in Eunice for us. So we're gonna have all that stuff set up for next Saturday. Looking forward to it. If you want to participate, let me know. Love to have you.
Yep.
All right, so
and those that love sports, man, just come on out and watch.
Right, if you want to come out and see some of the next stars of Louisiana. I mean, I think,
and it will be filmed as well for later views.
Well, everything we do here at LGF is filmed.
Right. If it wasn't on film, it didn't happen.
That's right. That's exactly.
If it's not on film, it ain't happen.
Right, because if it's not on film, but I ran 4,000 yards my senior year in high school.
I don't know it. Yeah, good deal. Yeah.
But yeah, so we got that. Also wanted to do another shout out for the app. We have little business cards here set up. I'll have it rolling throughout the show at the very bottom, but go through and download our app. It's a free download. That supports us here at LGF by just downloading the app. If you want to subscribe to the app, it's a $10 for the year. It's less. I think it's 82 cents. I think you already did this.
Somewhere up in
it's like 82 cents a month just to subscribe to the app. And that supports me and Marcus and Josh and everybody here. That helps us get out there and see these kids. Like I said, I put 50,000 miles on my car every year, going from high school to high school. Josh puts a number of miles in his car. So we out there seeing these guys. That helps us. That gives us gas money. So,
and you be able to read about the all of the great guys that we have across our state and soon to be across this nation that basically doing what they love to do.
Don't let the cat out of the bag.
I mean,
we gotta save that. We gotta save part of that for the end of the show.
Well, maybe definitely go ahead. Subscribe, get your VIP membership, and read about these guys that are doing great things on and off the field. In our state right now.
Well, I do want to talk about that 7-on-7 one more time real quick that we was at on Saturday. We saw some great talent out there. We saw a lot of good guys from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Ricky Collins had a good day. Zion had a good day. The Bootleggers North, they did okay. I'm just joking, coaches. Y'all did good.
They did great. Man, all those organizations great.
Yeah, man. EPS.
EPS, F3 out there.
F3.
Man, Louisiana was in the building.
Louisiana was representing out there.
Representing.
There was 34
over about. You say 200, 300 kids from Louisiana. At least.
Out of 1,000.
In Texas, in Dallas, going against Texas, some of Texas' best.
And Missouri, and Arkansas, and Oklahoma.
From all over. So they're definitely getting the rep, definitely, taking this off season seriously and, working on their craft. And when they go back to their schools, it's going to see a big difference. Right.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the show today. We've got some great people coming in. Up next, we're going to have the head coach for Opelousas High School, Jimmy Zachary. He's excited. So stay with us. We'll be right back after this commercial.
In Louisiana, football is year-round. At Louisiana Gridiron Football, we're more than just a magazine. Our mission is simple: bring you the inside scoop on the teams that matter most to you. Go to LouisianaGridironFootball.com and subscribe today.
Welcome back to the Randall Corner, man. We back in the saddle, back in the corner, man. I got my main man, big coach, Jimmy Zachary in the building, first year head coach, Opelousas High School, man. Man, welcome to the Randall's Corner, man. Glad to have you, man.
Good to be here.
Man, glad to have you. Coach, man, let me tell you a quick story. I'm gonna run it. Coach Zachary played ball at Graham Fam. With, a lot of my homeboys, man, but back here, Coach Douglas, Coach Brownfield, Big Leonard Patton, Mike Day, all them boys, Spears, I can go on and on, man, those guys, man, that he played out there with, man, that's how I was able to meet him way back in college, man. So we always speak about how football is a fraternity, and we always don't have to play at the same place, but everybody got that same language, everybody got those same stories, everybody got those things, and now we both in the rim, giving back to the kids that that look like us and that played this game and had the same dreams as us, and man, we just glad to have him in the building. I want to congratulate him on the great job that he had that he has been doing, man.
Well, he's undertaking a big job over at Opelousas High School. This is his first year head coach over there. I met you back in February at our camp.
Right.
For the first time, he was out there coaching out there. I was like, man, this guy's he's something special. So, but you took over the head coaching job at Opelousas. So how's that been for you, taking that over?
Man, it's been pretty fun, and at the same time a big learning experience for me. Humbling also, because this actually was my first losing season as a coach, man, and I came in and again, I don't like to lose at nothing, whether we shoot marbles, fighting, whatever. Yeah. I don't want to lose at all. Yeah. And we went 0-5, and we was in a lot of games, but again, in a game that I don't like moral victories. Like I want to win them. But man, as far as the humbling part of it is, sometimes you got to take a step back and really realize what you have and where you at. For the kids and where we was mentally and everything like that. But I thought. We lost them, but we lose them as lessons. Use those losses as lessons, man.
So what were some of the biggest challenges that you pretty much saw? Like you saying, coming in as a first-year head coach. I know you faced double time the challenges as a normal coach because of COVID and all those different things, and trying to make adjustments on the fly, and you new there and trying to learn the place, and they probably locking off certain places that you can't go in, you can't bring many people. How was that navigation?
Man, I was telling my wife, I was like, man, I didn't think my first job was gonna be like, coming into COVID and with the protocols, and you got to have a certain amount of people in the weight room at the same time. You can't use the water cowers. You got to have individual water bottles. Bro. So it was a big adjustment for me. But, I thought the kids, they bought in and they, we followed the protocols pretty well, man. It didn't kind of hit us till the end. Our last 2 games was canceled. We had one, come down with it. But we have, thank God nobody else had it on the team or anything like that. But, yeah, man, it was real challenging for us dealing with the COVID part of it. And then you flip the script to the on-field stuff, and the culture. Building a culture there, and changing the mindset. Getting those guys to believe in the brotherhood of football. Because again, if I can't tap you or look at you and just give you, like you say, give you that look,
we ain't on the same page.
We ain't on the same page. Sometimes you can just look at them and know what's going on without even saying something. But again, you got to be around each other to know that. So again, we try to create those type of environments for them, man, and we're gonna continue to do that also.
Man, definitely, man.
What's something you learned about this season? Going forward, what you got to build upon for next year?
I think for us, what I really learned about our kids, man, is we don't adversity. I want to put us in as many adversity. If I could go back, I'd have put my team in more adverse situations. Dealing with adversity, so far as if you're down, whether it's 1 or 2 point, whatever it is, we just gonna fight to the end. And not think the game is over. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I will take into this season for is putting my team in strenuous situations where they're gonna it's gonna be adverse, real adverse for them.
Well, you can't really know who you are until you get into those situations.
That's correct.
Until you fight through. Because you never know what happened. We do know. It's a game, and anything can happen any given day. But until you can see that and fight through some of that and see those, and the first win is normally the hardest ones because you don't have that belief yet. So, man, those are some of the things that, like you say, man, you got to keep grinding, you got to keep fighting. Even when I look like I'm losing on the scoreboard, I got to find small wins inside of maybe just not in the win column. And definitely, like I said, I've been there. This is my second year at Woodlawn. My first year was that, man. Basically coming in, like you saying, basically setting a culture first, and then being able to come back and say once this in place, then we can win. Once our communication down, like you just said, and I know you, we hang together, and I want to give my all, not just for myself, for you now. I want us to win. So, man, those are some of the things that, man, I know that. I'm praying for you, baby. I know you're gonna get it though.
We're gonna get it, man.
But give us some of your best moments though.
Oh, man, it was I want to say, seeing those guys sign, this year, man. Probably I take it as the best moment because again, when I did the interview for the job, man, I told those guys in the interview that my purpose was different because I'm from here. I went to school here. So I want to create a platform and opportunities for those kids to get out and do something different because I did. Somebody helped me along the way. You know what I mean? So I wanted to create that environment that, even if you don't sign a scholarship, you can go get your trade, just as long as you're being productive in life, and just to see those guys, ink up, and sign it and get an opportunity to go to the next level and further their education, man, it's big for me, bro.
How many guys y'all had signed?
6.
Okay, good deal, man. 6 guys, man. You usually don't see that on an 0-5 team, man. So that definitely, I know that's a shout out to you and your coaching staff because y'all probably did some great work in making sure those guys get highlighted. And like you say, you only had 5 games. So, man, I want to give a big shout out to you because I know that's why a lot of us coaches do it. To see these guys have opportunities to learn the game, play the game, and those that have aspiration to go to the next level.
Shout out to my boy, Coach Edwards, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Edwards,
Let's do it.
Did a real good job, man. Contacting coaches and getting film out, guy,
Again, it was a COVID year, so you didn't have camps. You had to do a lot of networking and using your resources. That's another thing that go along with being in the game and playing the game and using the game to move around and build those relationships because you want to be able to pick up, like you just say, Coach Edwards, picking up the phone and being able to call somebody and saying, look, take a shot. And not only being able to do that, but those schools trusted his word, and
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
I believe that's the guy. The same thing Andy could do. Like we gonna throw a camp in this on 35 kids show, then they lead as 35, offers out there. No matter what level that is, people get an opportunity.
Right.
So you got to have that in this game, and or somebody like that, that can be able to do those things. Because we know that a lot of these guys' end goal is to go to the next level.
That's right.
So man, we definitely want to give a big shout out to you, man. You got something else for my man?
Man, well, tell us about these guys you brought in here tonight. You brought 4 big-time guys in here.
Man, I got Trent Murphy, man. He's our left tackle, man. He's going to be a senior next year, man. Trent is probably around 6'4", man, 250. And a smart kid, man. Real athletic. He also plays basketball, too, man. It's a joy. It's just, I like watching him running up and down that floor, man. And actually, he took somebody off the dribble one time, went to the hole. I was shocked. I was like, Trent, got a little handles with him. And he's a guy we looking to lead our O-line this year, man, anchor the O-line down, man. And, because we got a lot of young guys. We lost 3 linemen last year or this year. So we're looking for him to lead those young guys into the right direction. We also have Ty Davis, she's going to be a senior this year, as our running back. And we're looking for Ty Davis to lead us this year, man. In the backfield, man. Told the Rock, man. I told him last year I wanted him to be a 1,000-yard rusher, man.
Okay.
He ain't give me that, so I'm looking for 1,500 this year.
Right.
I need a little more.
You gotta make up.
Yeah. I need a little more. You gotta pay a little tax.
Right.
We got Jadon Etinne, man. And he's the D lineman for me, man. He had a real good year last year, man. He broke out, man. I think he made like second team all district. I'm sorry. Trent did make first team all district.
Okay.
Ty Davis made second team. Etinne made second team all district as a DN for us, man. We looking for all those guys in the lead, man. And because again, we got a lot of young guys coming in, so we're looking for that leadership, that veteran leadership. But all leadership ain't good.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, all leadership ain't good.
All leadership.
And
ain't
sometimes
good.
when you coming in there and you coming into a program that may have been down a few years, and you coming in trying to turn that thing around. Not to say it's anybody's fault, but we already know the mindset probably not right.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
And when you coming in and when you're on a team, you would want the seniors to be the leaders. But if they'd have been through 4 years of something that not the culture that you see
right.
then obviously, you can't change them in that 1 year. So it's gonna take that time to build.
Right.
And like we say, you got to be able to see those small wins.
And last one is Christian Murphy, bro. Christian Murphy is probably like 6'2", and a half. He's gonna be a senior, man. Christian came on, bro, and he struggled with believing in himself. Kind of what we was talking about earlier. Like, we see the talent, we see the guilt. I see you, in practice making the plays, but in the game he just was always scared to take his shot.
Right.
But then he finally clicked.
Not always trusting himself.
Just trust him.
Right.
And then when they finally clicked for him, man, he tore the district up, man. Like Christian, man, he made the first team all district. Man, he had a real good district run right there, man. And I just hated that we couldn't get one just to keep going and playoffs, man, because you kind of started to see them hit their peak.
Right. Yeah.
And we started peaking at the right time, bro. But again, we didn't have no more to play. But it's all good. But again, I'm just happy for those guys, man, and I'm looking for them to step up in a big major role this year.
Man, before you get off, man, I can't let you off here until I holler at you about that first game of the year, unofficial, versus Capital High School. Your dog Corey Brownfield. Yeah. One of your grand fam buddies, and Andy.
Man, right. Yeah, so Andy, you give him a hard time earlier.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Trying to give the quarterback.
Man, that was his. That was Coach Brownfield. First year as well, man. That's big. Again, this is a fraternity. That's big right. That y'all guys was able to link up and make that game. Even though it was an unofficial game, make it happen.
Right.
And y'all first annual seasons over there as head coaches and y'all might need to look at making that game happen. That's a Grand Fam classic.
We talked about it. We was gonna do it again this year.
It is. That's a Grand Fam classic, man. Bring the people out, man. Bring everybody out.
But I know, the mindset, and I knew it was gonna be a good game for us. Because, sometimes you got to get punched in the mouth to see what it is. You ain't doing nothing unless it's easy to just hit on each other in practice.
Right.
Now, what happened when somebody else punched you?
That other color over there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I don't know him.
And they came out, and they brought it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we
Especially as
fought.
linemen. Especially as a lineman.
Yeah, we actually fought out there.
Right.
You know, my coach used to tell me, ain't nothing like a good old fight now. Let me
mean,
know you
yeah.
wanted a little bit.
Yeah,
Now.
man, that's what
but,
this is.
But yeah, man, it was a good. It really was a good environment, man. You know,
Yeah.
those guys competed, man. He kept that number one little quiet secret. That boy got out. I was like, Lord,
Yeah.
this boy can run, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. It was good.
Out.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
man. It was good. It was good, man. But shout out to my boy C Slim, man.
Good deal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But man, we want to
Josh got a question for you, Coach.
got a question?
All right, talk to me.
So, Coach, out of those players that you did sign this year, did any of those players sign with the G?
No, none of them signed with the G code, but hopefully we get that.
Come on, baby.
We get that pop.
That man, who are they asking that?
As Miss Veronica Mark.
Okay.
Oh, what's up, Veronica? Veronica, what's up, baby?
Yeah.
Hopefully get the G on board, man. You know.
There we go, baby.
Yeah, we gonna send something to the G, man.
Good deal, man.
All right, so
man, we want to thank you again for coming through, bringing the boys through, man. And we want to definitely give best of luck as y'all guys keep moving forward through this off season. Hopefully we get this spring and then summer, man. I know you guys will be ready to rock and roll.
It's time to get after it, Cole. You smell the difference in the grass. Go the season change.
Good deal, man.
Smell that
Good deal.
grass, man.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
all right. Well, we'll be right back with our first player from you, Jadon. So hang on 1 second.
In Louisiana, football is year-round. At Louisiana Gridiron Football, we're more than just a magazine. Our mission is simple: bring you the inside scoop on the teams that matter most to you. Go to LouisianaGridironFootball.com and subscribe today.
Ups, some downs, or
This season we kind of struggled a little bit with like our team effort all together, and so like all of us like singly, it was like everybody had their heads down while we was losing. Everybody had their heads down. They was not focused, and I think this season we're gonna have to pick it up.
there it is. But man, I introduce you as the big man in the middle. Get the business clear, nose guard, man. Coach Jimmy Zachary, that's our new head coach. He played that dirty D-line, man. Give us your best techniques. Show everybody right here, man. Get your marker right here, man.
Go ahead and move over here, Marcus.
Move over here, man, so we can see what's going on. Man, we got this. Y'all do play a 4-man front, right?
Yes,
Even
sir.
front, all right, man. Circle you on this D-line.
We be right here.
Boom. Okay. What shade you in right here?
I'm in one tick.
Okay, now walk us through or explain us what your mindset is right now. Play finna start, you down in your stand, 3-point stands, you in that one tech, you probably looking at the beard and neck of this center right here. Talk me through it.
So what I'm looking at is his play side shoulder. So by the time he could even get the ball up, I'm already reaching for his shoulder.
Okay.
So I can get around him because it's gonna take him too long, and I got good hand placement so I can get around him. And so I'm gonna just tap his shoulder right here, not tap it, but grab this shoulder right here, pull him through, and I'm gonna get on in.
Okay, all right, man. But that basically, because you got to win this one-on-one matchup. Coach got you in the middle because most of the time he know that you could disrupt all this in the middle right here.
Yes,
Talk me through if we get this double team coming right here from this guard. Let's say they're trying to run a zone play right here, inside zone right here. You give me your thought process.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get skinny. Once I work half a man. So
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna work half a man. I'm gonna get skinny on him, and I'm gonna get skinny and rip through him. I'm gonna rip through
Okay.
Skinny wise.
Hey, man, give me some, boy. See, man, you coming through having a plan is the thing on winning every down, or if you're gonna lose a down, or if you're gonna be even in the contest, man. You gave me right there pretty much detail. I'm gonna get skinny. I'm gonna attack not this whole man. Cause why do I need to attack the whole man? I don't need to attack this half of him. Cause I need to be in this gap. So then I'm getting skinny. Then you tell me you're gonna get skinny and then what? Rip through.
The skinny rip through.
And I see you kind of being here, so you want to play parallel to the line of scrimmage.
Because if I go too out, then it could interrupt the whole play, so they could have a free chance of getting past me.
There it is, man. So you breaking down right here, man. I love that right there. That's why you making plays.
Yes,
This is why you making plays, because you got a plan when you coming in playing this D line right here, man. I look forward to you having an awesome senior year. Man, keep working these drills. I know that must be a Coach Jimmy special right there, man. I know that, man. I hear the lingo. I hear the terminology. Andy, man, you got something for him?
Yeah, we were talking earlier, and you said you had to overcome some stuff. Talk to us about that.
Yes, sir. I had to overcome my freshman year, like sophomore year, into going into my junior year. I had to overcome, stop giving up on yourself. You know, you work harder than this. You work too hard to get to this spot, and making it to the second all-team district is a big come up for me because I never really got the chance to be in that area. And so being a senior this year or upcoming is like a good thing to myself, that I need to work more harder and show scouts and everybody else that what I'm capable of and what I can do, abilities, everything, and like people that have downgraded me, and like I gotta just keep moving. And
I like it, baby. I like it, baby. Look, man, you doing it. Man, if you can keep with the mental thing, because a lot of this thing is mental, having a plan going in, because it don't matter if this guy good or not. If I got a plan going in, man, a lot of times I got a better chance of making the best decision, making the better play. My percentages go up, man. Man, best of luck to you.
Yes,
moving
sir.
forward, keep working this all season, getting bigger, stronger, faster, and man, we're gonna follow you guys in the next season, man. So we're gonna be looking for you for some big win. I'm gonna go and mark them down, and I'm putting them on the map right here. Opelousas High, Big Jadon in the middle. I'm betting on them.
There you go.
Man.
Shout out to my coach Kiddo. Man.
Already, baby. Shout out.
In Louisiana, football is year-round. At Louisiana Gridiron Football, we're more than just a magazine. Our mission is simple: bring you the inside scoop on the teams that matter most to you. Go to LouisianaGridironFootball.com and subscribe today.
All right, man, we're back. Man, we're with another one of those D linemen, Christian Murphy, number 15, another 2022 guy, man. Glad to have you here in the Randall Corner, man.
Sir.
What's up with you, buddy? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good, man.
Good,
Man,
yes,
glad to have
be
you.
here.
Good deal, man. Look, man, we just had your counterpart up here, your guy in the middle. You that DN, tell us a little bit about, that chemistry y'all guys have as a D lineman.
Oh yeah, man, we got we got a lot of chemistry together. A brotherhood. Man, he know when to turn it up. I just give him that look and he turn it up.
Already. Yeah, man. Y'all the first line of defense when we talking about D line play, man. When we talking about D line, y'all could go ahead and just end the play before the play even get started. Y'all ain't got to wait on too much, so I mean, y'all guys talking, being on the same page down here, man, I like that brotherhood, man. Go ahead. This was your dog right here. I'm going to go and erase him. I'm going to give you a chance to circle who you are on this D-line and, how you like to attack these offensive linemen.
Man, I'm right here.
Step right here so everybody can see, baby. Show everybody.
Oh, yeah, I'm right here. And I like to attack that tackle, half a man, because, I got to use my speed to my advantage, my quickness. So I attack that outside shoulder, half a man, I work from there. Get my hand placement, hand movement. Don't let him get his hands on me, Fight him off.
I like that, man. I like that. Okay, you tell me this, all right? That's coming. But we always know that it don't always happen exactly like we wanted to see it happen, or we might, they might catch us off guard with something we think past.
Yes,
but it is run. Let's say that I'm taking off and this guy trying to reach my outside shoulder. I see the running back over here from pre-snap alignment, so that should kind of alert me what outside zone could be coming. Then let's see ball snap. This tackle fighting for your outside. How give me your plan on how you gonna defeat that.
if you attack my outside, either I'm going to step in and field it so my outside linebacker could contain, or I'm going to fight him outside, and contain it in.
Okay, man. All right. I like that, man. I like, man, you gave me two different ways of how you're going to defeat this. Number one, you told me if you got your linebacker help, meaning that y'all on the same page, then you ain't got to worry about coming so wide, right?
Yes, sir.
Because we don't need two people out here. So, man, I like that, man. You said you could fight back inside because you got the extra help on the outside. Yeah. Then you told me that maybe if he's not there and that guy reaching you, then you're going to fight hard outside.
Sometimes my coach will make him come in and I take it outside.
I like it, man. So y'all on the same page, man. I like that. So you're not on the same page with these guys. Y'all two look like y'all working together, right?
I know. All them outside linebacker plays.
Okay, that's a good deal, man. Good deal, and that's good, man. Because we on this show, I'll take that from you, man. I like that, man. You guys are getting coached up on that D line over there, man. Y'all can talk the lingo, but man, it's good that you talked about being able to do outside linebacker too as well, because with your size, your speed, explosiveness, getting off the ball, if you find yourself, making it to that next level, which it looked like you showing your way, outside linebacker in a different scheme, with like a 3-4 scheme, would definitely fit you. And watching some of the highlights coming in today, seeing some of the things you did to get you first team all district, all pairs, St. Landry.
Yes, sir.
You in the building.
Yes, sir.
Big dog, you in the building.
Yeah.
Hey man, congratulations to you, man. I'm gonna turn it over to Big Andy over here and see what Andy got for you.
You and your teammate there, y'all both said you had to overcome something. What was it you told me earlier that you overcame?
My first game, I had a bad first game, and like I had to fight through adversity, a mental battle with myself, because I know I could have went harder. I know I could have been more physical, and come harder at the opponent. And I had a real bad game, so I just wanted to make sure I never played like that again, And I brought way more to the table, and that ended up leading me to a better performance, stronger performance throughout.
So what did you do afterwards? You said you brought more to the table, but what did you do to get better?
Well, I put in extra work,
There you go.
extra film study, learning my opponent, so I know how to attack him and his weaknesses and stuff like that. Also putting more time on my plays, learning my plays so I could just react and not just,
Definitely, man.
Yeah, like
I could play faster. If I'm not thinking, I could play faster. Man, I want to give a big shout out to you, man, because Coach said some interesting things earlier about some things he wanted to see moving forward as y'all first year head coach going into his second year, about adversity and can his team fight through that. And that was some of the things that you just touched on, how you was able to fight through that in the beginning of the season and prevail and keep pushing forward to obviously being the best in the parish, the best in the district, and man, going into your senior year, coach gonna be dependent on you. So man, you make sure that you get in there and not only do it with using your mouth, man, your action, because coach gonna be dependent on y'all leadership out there this year, man. Andy,
Keep working hard, young man.
there we go, baby.
yes, sir. I'd like to give a shout out to
Yeah, give some shout outs, man.
Coach Kedar, man, and my coach Zach, you know what I'm saying? There's some defensive coaches, they helped me out, got me to where I am today, and I really appreciate them.
Good deal, man. All right, man.
All right.
Glad to have you, man. We'll be following you guys, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We'll be back with it after a commercial, and we'll have Ty Davis running back next.
In Louisiana, football is year-round. At Louisiana Gridiron Football, we're more than just a magazine. Our mission is simple: bring you the inside scoop on the teams that matter most to you. Go to LouisianaGridironFootball.com and subscribe today.
All right, man, we're back, man. We're back in the side, another Opelousas, baby. We're going to flip to the other side of the football right now. We're going to move to the offensive side. We got my main man, Ty Davis, a junior, number 26, toting the load back there, man. What's going on, man? Glad to have you, big dog.
Thank you for having me.
You give me a little pound. Boom. Good deal, man. Hey, tell us about this year, man. Give me some highlights. Give me some ups, downs.
Well, this year was pretty bad. We had a lot of talent, but we couldn't really use all of it. Like, everybody was just in their heads, and we couldn't really expose our talent or whatever. But next year, we're looking to take it all.
There we go, man. Man, you was in your you had your first year head coach. Did your offensive coordinator change from the last year?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Tell me about the offense that you guys ran this year.
Well, this year was way different from last year. Last year we ran a lot of wing T.
Okay.
This year we ran spread, a lot of shotgun offense, and
Okay, good deal.
That was
Spreading
good.
out, man. Shotgun. Okay,
Yes,
shotgun. Give me your best run play. Maybe finna put you on the board. Maybe brought some of your guys. We flipping it over. We got our offensive line. This is pretty much how you guys set up right here. Shotgun, offensive line, 40-man front. What's your best play that when coach called that play as a run play? You feel good about it. I know I'm finna hit it in there.
yeah, mine would have to be counter
Okay.
because it's always like wide open.
All right.
So
Talk me through this counter, man. Just stand right here. Are you on the right here, or you be on the left? Okay.
Right. I'll be down right here.
Gotcha.
So this wide receiver went like a little bubble. This is just eye candy.
All right.
And he blocks down. We got your center. He's gonna block here. He's gonna block here. This tackle comes to this backer. This guard wraps, gets this in, and this tackle leads up right there. And then I take my little counter step, find that crease. And break it.
Boom. Oh, man. I like it right here, baby. That counter. That old GT, what we call it, baby. That GT counter right here. Guard coming, kicking out. You got the tackle wrapping inside. I got my man, Ty Davis, taking his jab step, coming back off the counter. Man, that looked like a great play right there, sealing it off, man. Let me tell you one thing. It's good to know that running backs know the blocking schemes. Because that obviously will help you, get more yards. If I know what my offensive linemen doing, like you just drew up right there, a lot of running backs, they don't even know they don't know what these linemen doing down here. All they know is I'm getting the ball, going to the left, or what my steps are back here, jab step, and I'm going. But this is why you're having success right here, and why you will continue to have success. Because if you understand your guys and what they scheme and where they're trying to go and what they're doing, man, is obviously going to have you better play quicker, better read quicker, make better reads.
You just know how everything gonna play out.
Good deal, man. Give me some of these guys, man. Who are some of these guys blocking for you here?
Well, this on the right side, this would be Trent. And then we
Okay.
got Braylon at guard.
Okay.
Then we'd either have D-Lo or Baloney at center.
Okay.
But it was mostly D-Lo because Baloney was hurt this
All
season
right.
a lot. But D-Lo's gone. He just graduated.
Gotcha.
Then we got Smoke at left guard. He just graduated as well.
Okay.
He's gone. And then we got Joe on the left tackle.
Okay. How many of these guys graduated already this year?
Just two.
Okay.
So we got Smoke and D-Lo.
Okay, so you got 3 of the 5 coming back. These other guys, juniors or sophomores or what?
Trent, he's a junior.
Okay.
Junior, that's Braylon, and then Joe's a freshman.
Okay, good deal. Got a freshman in there. All right, well, man, you guys, I know y'all be working hard this off season, man, on filling those holes right there. But it looked like you got a good nucleus coming back. We look forward to over here at LGF following you guys and seeing you toting that thing and making that highlight reel, coming into next year. And, best of luck to you guys. Andy,
Yes, I've got
give me
something.
something. Give me something.
So your coach said that you owed him 1,000 yards last season. You came up short.
Yes, sir.
So now next year you owe him a tax of 1,500 yards. What are you doing to get ready for that, to pay that tax?
For that, I'll need to face all my mental challenges and beat them. Because I had a lot of that last year, a lot of mental battles that I couldn't really handle myself. But now I'm ready this year, and I feel like I'm going to do way better than last year.
So what are you doing to get prepared?
I'm hitting that iron a lot. I've been in that weight room, and then I'm going to start focusing in on what my coaches are telling me and really trust the system.
Good
What
deal.
we got going on.
Let me ask you this. Do you run track?
No, sir.
Man, you might need to get on that track, baby. You get that speed up. Man, we want to be seeing you next year house calling. 50, 40 yards. Ain't that right, Andy?
Mm-hmm.
We want to be able to put you on this and highlight you, man. But again, man, best of luck to you. Moving forward, keep working hard. Keep big up in those big old offensive linemen. And you might need to be in coach here on who need to be filling those other holes in that, man. Obviously that was the off season part. Again, man, coach, you got anything else for him?
That's it.
Man, glad to have you here in the Randall Corner, man.
Thank you. Shout out
give you a shout out.
Shout out to all my coaches and our backup running back, Ivory Amos. I
Okay.
just want to thank you for pushing me and always keeping my head level.
There you go.
There you go.
Good job, baby. All right, man. Best of luck to you.
We'll be right back with Trent.
In Louisiana, football is year-round. At Louisiana Gridiron Football, we're more than just a magazine. Our mission is simple: bring you the inside scoop on the teams that matter most to you. Go to LouisianaGridironFootball.com and subscribe today.
All right.
All right, man, we back in here, man. We got big Trent Murphy anchoring that offensive line over there at Opelousas High School, man. Glad to have you here in the Randall Corner, man. What's good with you, baby?
Be here, Coach.
Good. Hey, man, give us some highlights from this year, man. Over there at Opelousas High.
Let's see. I would say my first game, I had a really good game,
Okay.
Turner's Catholic. I had a bunch of pancakes,
Okay.
Yeah, that was probably my best game. I had about 7 to 8.
Okay. Turner's Catholic, yeah. I know that's normally a pretty good ball club over there.
Yes,
Yeah, that normally have some pretty good guys. I mean, okay. So you do. So you ain't. I'm glad you ain't call out no anybody. Turner Catholic.
Yeah,
I like it, man.
Turner.
Good deal, man. We just had your running back up here, man. Guy that's toting that thing behind y'all, he gave big ups to you. We left your play up there, man, counter play. He talked about you playing this, offensive tackle right here. Tell us about this play right here. He gave us his version of it. As you can see, he already kind of drew it up there, man. Talk us through your mindset here as an offensive lineman, especially when you hear this play called, when Coach called that counter.
Yeah, so I already know, I tell my guard, coming out the huddle, it's me and you pulling. So, he has to kick out that end. He's looking, but, he can see him in the corner of his eye.
Right.
So you can see if he's, wide or is he tight. So he's going to kick him out. Then I'll wrap around to the backer, lead up for the running back. That's one of our best plays.
It's always
open, yeah.
It's always open, man. Hey, showing one way and then being able to counter back, that's big. Man, you said one key thing, and a lot of y'all guys, man, y'all talking with football knowledge, man. So I know greatness is ahead of you guys, man. You said a key thing. 2 or 3 key things that I'm listening for. You said breaking the huddle, you already talked to my man right here. It's me and you.
Yeah, me and you.
He might know that, but you didn't just gave him that extra reminder that I'm letting him know I know, and if he didn't know, I'm letting him know that it's me and him.
I gotta let him know.
I like that, man. I like that. Don't leave nothing for chance, all right?
Yes,
then you told me that you guys are also, as y'all getting hit to the line of scrimmage, y'all gonna look down here to the defensive end to see if he tight or loose.
Or is he wide?
Yeah, so that make a difference.
Yes, sir.
And if you could see that beforehand and be able to see that, already know exactly what's probably going to happen when I get down there, that makes your percentage of making that block and making it the right, not only making the block, but making it the right way.
Yes, sir.
For that play to work.
Yes, sir.
Man, and as you see, this was your running back, drew this up here, so he understands the play, and I can see why this y'all best play. Man, y'all got some great understanding of how it's supposed to work and what it's supposed to look like, man. Big ups to y'all guys, man. Look, tell us about the brotherhood that you guys have here. I know my man told me some of these guys gone already, but tell us about some of those guys, man.
Yeah, see, we had our center, D-Lo. He been there since my freshman year. He came my freshman year. He transferred.
Okay.
He's, I was very close with him. That's my guy. And, that's a big piece we losing.
Okay.
He was really, he was a dog. He's going to UL.
Okay.
Walk on. Yeah, and we have Smoke. Smoke's been starting since his freshman year. I got here. He was a big dog over here.
Okay.
And that's our 2 seniors that graduated. I mean, we was really close. We hang out with each other. A bunch of times.
Good deal. So what's your mindset now that you the big dog? Coming in, big senior, you're gonna have 2 holes to fill right there. I don't know if y'all got guys already in mind, but
we got some young guys I gotta take under my wing,
Okay.
I gotta just be a leader, just do what I have to do. Make sure they're in the right spots, teach them the plays, because it wasn't really, Coach Zach came in with a new offense, new defense and all that. It's not a hard offense. It's very easy to learn, the blocking schemes and all that. Very simple, so I just got to make sure my guys know that.
That's it, man. Make sure you guys, man, look, at one go, everybody should go in, man. Y'all should be able. The coach said he's looking for this guy to get 1,500, so
yeah,
he ain't better do it by himself. So, a lot of that he talking to you. He might be talking to him, We talking really to y'all.
Stay in that weight room, coach.
You gotta stay in that weight room, man. You look like a big dog, man. I know great things coming for you, man. You got the height and length, man. You playing tackle over there.
Yes, sir.
Do you play in the center?
I can play center, you know.
Or you are opposed to playing center?
You know, I can deep snap too.
Well,
No,
I just know one thing right now. If you just talking about owning up this line, whoever this man is, because he in the middle. Because most defense put their men up in here.
Yes, sir.
Because you told me he was a dog.
Yeah, I can play right there if you needed me there.
Coach, hey, you might need to talk to coach. Say, coach, if you need me in the center of this offensive line,
You know, I feel for D'Lo sometimes this year. You know, he went out, you know, sometimes with cramps and stuff like that, and things that happen during the game.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Man. I appreciate that, Big Andy.
I got a question for you. So, you know, you said you're going to your senior year. You've got taking some of these guys under your wing.
Yes,
what are you doing to try to mold those guys in to take your spot?
Really just, you know, motivating them and teaching them the plays and stuff like that and getting them in the weight room. You know, just motivate them to, you know, learn that spot or learn multiple spots. You never know where you're going to play or where Coach Zach is going to need you. You know?
There you go.
Good deal. But man, I want to appreciate you coming in, man. I see big things headed for y'all guys, man. Y'all senior class look like y'all ready to go out with a bang, man.
Yes,
just know it's going to go fast, man. And like you said, getting in there now, don't wait. Every day count.
Yes,
Every day count if you want to be able to change. And no matter what, this is on Coach Jimmy Zach Watch right here. This is second year. And be that class to say, man, we were the one that turned it around.
Yes, sir.
We were the one guy that started.
Yes, sir.
And man, you can always leave that legacy at your high school, man. Just go back, fight hard, and keep working this off season, man. Keep grinding, put them boys on, man. And we gonna follow y'all, baby. We gonna y'all done came show love, so we gonna definitely have y'all guys when next year come on.
Yes, sir.
Highlighting y'all in the Randall Corner.
Come.
Appreciate you, baby.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back. And our next commercial is Zeon Chris, the state champion quarterback. So you're gonna be watching his highlights real quick.
Man, we're back. Man, we're back in the Randall Corner, man. Glad to have you guys still here with us, man. In the Randall Corner right now, I got one of my main men I've been knowing for a very, very long time, man, since he was a legit running around, man, at the practice field. My main man, Zeon Chris, man. Glad to have you here in the Randall Corner. I'm honored, man. I feel nostalgic because I've been seeing you for a long time, man, doing your thing, man, from Brett to Little League to before you can even walk almost, man. What's going on with you?
Good, coach. I mean,
Good.
training and working, trying to get better all season.
That's it, man. Man, before I go any further, man, let me congratulate you, man, on state championship, bringing that thing home to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, putting them on the map. Madison Prep, shout out. Madison Prep, not only doing it in basketball, now you done brought that football championship home that they've been looking for, you know, way back since since they opened the school up, man. You know, that thing been rolling. It's been teams that done got there. Came short, man. You guys went there. You had big aspiration last year of making it to the dome and you know, coming up with just a little bit short and then being able to have that thing and do it this year, man. Give us that feeling, man. A lot of people don't have that championship feeling. Give us that feeling, man.
feeling is great. You know, not winning individually with your teammates, that really, you know, set the tone for the younger guys. You know, bringing the first one into the school is amazing feeling. You know, a lot of people doubted us. A lot of people doubted me personally, saying I couldn't do it, saying I need to change positions and, you know, go change.
Come on, man. Hey, man, let me say this, baby. Let me say this, man. Like you're saying, a lot of doubt come with this position, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot on your shoulders. I've been seeing you do this as a kid. I've been seeing you do this since the biking days, you know, since, you know, way back, man. Man, seeing your development and seeing where you've gone and like you're saying, people coming into this season, you know, you had some big dogs you were throwing to last year, man. You had some big dogs here, man. I mean, you still led that as a sophomore. You know, you had guys, you know, big major Power 5 guys that you were throwing to as a sophomore, leading the state and passing touchdown, 4,000 yards. Unbelievable, unheard of kind of as a sophomore. But, you know, like you just said, a lot of people thought, man, he was throwing to All-Americans.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see what he do now. And the thing you was able to go in and put the team on your back and be able to do the things that a quarterback needs to do, and the leadership that you possessed out there, throwing for another 40 touchdowns. I mean, who else doing that? I mean, why would we be? I mean, you know. But man, I want to give a big shout out to you, man. You proved the critics wrong. A lot of people, you know, like you said, doubted you guys. You know, you thought you bust last year. Thought that was the only chance you guys had. But you guys came back, and to do it against the team that put you out last year, man. You know, it's bittersweet, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that feeling, man.
You know, we took that game kind of personal. You know, losing that game. You know, we had all the talent, and we just didn't finish, you know. It's all about finishing. And this year, we decided to finish, come together as a team. It's all about a team. You don't have to have great talent in the world. As long as you come together as a team, work hard together, and fight through adversity with each other, you come out on top.
Good deal, man. And doing it in a COVID year, man, again, I want to give a big shout out before we get to the board. Man, Andy, do we know what the record for total touchdowns in the state? If you threw 47 as a sophomore and 40 this year in a COVID year where we ain't play all the games, I mean, we got to be close somewhere.
We're getting close.
We got to be close, man. We got to be close to a record. So I don't know. I'm going to go find the number, man. But look, on another note, but let's get to the board. Let's start talking about some football, man. We got trips drawn up already. Give me one of your best trip plays. When Coach called that play, you pretty much know his money. Let's go with it.
We got a flood concept. Basically, when I'm rolling off, running back shooting the edge, and then come up. We got wide receiver with a go route, slide receiver with a 10-yard out, and third receiver with a quick out. Okay. I'm rolling out. So my first read is this cornerback out here. If you press, you know, we got one-on-one, man-to-man. My guy better than your guy, but he's playing off. Second read is this outside linebacker right here, where if he take this dig route, he can flex automatically. Take the flex route, he can dig right behind it. And, you know, last option, you know, my legs just take off. But usually be like one-on-one with the linebackers or DBs, and I gain a lot of yards from him.
Oh, you can win that matchup for every time. Okay, I like that, man. We got the flood concept. I think that's one of the major route concepts when people look at the 3x1 look. I like your explanation of looking at that pre-snap read out there. If it's one-on-one press, you're gonna take a shot at that go route. You see those guys getting deep over here. I mean, you're bringing your read back down to your flat defender right here. If he takes the out, you're taking the flat now. And you take the flat, you got the out, man. I like it. And if it's covered, that means that he didn't read his cover, then you're going to use your feet, man. And we know that you could do that too as well. Maybe we're going to get one more. Let's get one more while we're up here. Give me a 2x2. Give me a 2x2. I'll move. You draw your linebacker back up there. Put your cornerback back up. All right, give me one more. Give me one more concept.
All right, so wide receiver has to go route. Slide receiver has a 10-yard out. Usually we have the base.
Okay.
Got a receiver here. He went an over route right behind the linebackers in between the holes.
Okay.
Dig backside. And quick out by flat receiver. So first read, last time, reading the cornerback, preaching out read. He bailed out, basically going the dig route to this guy right here. The one that's not covered. I can throw in this window right here. This window right here, or in this area over here. Take free safety. Take this guy. They got the dig backside.
Yeah.
They got the first hole I can throw it into. But if not, he can sit in this hole right here, in this window.
Gotcha, man. That's like a pretty good play right there, man. I like your progression that you're going through here. Your pre-snap reads here on your one-on-one go route. Corner bailing out. We still got pretty much, even in the zone, it's another one-on-one matchup with all of this area left over here. And the push come to shove, these guys getting out of here, man. Your eyes coming right back to the middle of the field, and you got your other two outlets right there, man. That look like money to me right there, man. You threw a lot of touchdowns right here.
Mm-hmm.
Big plays, man. I mean, you threw 40, so I know some of these, one of these got to be touchdown plays. Mm-hmm. Good deal, man. But man, Andy, what you got for my man?
Oh, I got several things for you, Zion. First, I saw you on Saturday playing over in Dallas. What else are you doing? You're doing 7-on-7 this offseason. What else are you doing this offseason to get better? Because you're going into your senior year this year. You want to get that big-time scholarship. So what are you doing to get those scholarships? Because you kind of dominated on Saturday. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Traveling across the United States, working with QB trainer, like QB trainer Danny. He in California. I just work with him, do online sessions, in-person sessions, like get on the board, trying to draw film, watching film a lot, and track, getting fast in track, weightlifting, playing basketball, getting quicker with my feet, and just being able to see the whole flow, getting my vision better.
Well, how are you doing this year in basketball?
I'm doing good. I'm mainly like a defense player. I get a lot of rebounds and assists, a lot of guys.
Good deal.
All right.
But man, I love it, man. You're out here, man. You staying active, man. You're doing multiple things, man. I know I read an article, can't remember exactly what, maybe been Coach Saban, maybe another, but I know numerous of coaches love athletes that play multiple sports, man. Mm-hmm. And it seems like you staying active, you keeping your competitive edge up. That is some of the things that obviously that you already have. You've been leading this team for the last couple of years, and this year the state championship. It already feels like you're almost a senior already this year. Mm-hmm. So man, coming back, I mean, it's gonna almost be too easy for you coming back next year, man. So what's the thing is to stay humble, because a lot of times when people get that success, that I made it. This is what I've been looking for. I got it now, and then so it's like, okay, what are you guys going to be able to do to keep that fire going and just want to get another one next year?
Basically what I tell the guys is like, that team last year was last year. This is a whole new team. Staying humble. We gotta stay together. Same thing. Same motive. When you become humble, I feel like you become better as a person, and you work harder instead of getting big-headed, and I want to do work, taking plays off. And when you take plays off, and the whole thing fall apart.
There it is, man. So look, man, that leadership that you bring in, man. I know y'all lost some of those guys, but y'all had a gang of guys coming back. Yeah. You want to give any shout outs to any of them linemen, any of them receivers that's catching all these, ball heads and all that, man. Give us something, baby.
Yeah, it's a lot. Receiver core, we worked this season. We didn't start off pretty good, but over the course of time, we just kept working, hitting the field together, hanging out with each other as a team, as a unit, defense, giving big stops when offense didn't go right, offense doing anything when defense didn't go right, coaching, just coaching up. And
Coach Landry Williams, man.
Yeah.
I got to better talk about that a little bit. Man, this is a special one, man. Coach Landry Williams from Glen Oaks, graduated, played at Glen Oaks back with my brother there. Me and your dad played at Glen Oaks, back in the day, back in high school. And, so having those Glen Oaks ties. Tell me about you and Coach Landry's relationship.
I've been knowing Coach Landry since I was a little one. Yeah, he stays on me every day. He wants to see me do better, get better each and every day. Even when I'm doing right, he still, be on me. Right. Keep about the little things. Yeah. The little things matter. He just wants to see me do great.
That's it, man. And as you see, those things are paying off right now.
Yeah,
and you taking heed to it, man. Let me say this. Let's just talk about a little bit before you leave about recruiting. I know we're in the process of it. I'm just gonna put it out there. Whoever gets you, they will be getting a steal. Because the way the game going right now, that I think it perfectly fits the mold that you can. If they don't spread out, then you're gonna be able to beat them with throwing the ball all over the field like you've proven to do. And if they do spread out, you better use your legs. That's the new game. That's where we are. And man, best of luck to you moving forward. Man, I can't let you go until you're gonna have to say something about the Charger Nation. You're gonna have to give them something. I know Charger Nation go big. They go big, man. Tell us about the Charger Nation, the fans, the school, the support you guys have that kind of give y'all that extra, kind of like the 12th man that they talk about.
If you want to see your kid do good, come to Madison Prep. Like, produce the best athletes, best culture around, got the greatest, best fan base, always energy. Teachers stand on you. They want to see you do great. Everybody around school want to see you do great. It's like a family culture around them.
That is, man. And, hey, that's what builds. I don't know if you heard the last coach that's up here. He's new in his role. He's trying to do that. I'm new in my role at Woodlawn High School, put in my second. And everybody that knows what winning and what the blueprint of winning is talks that same language, talk those same principles, culture, being together, team. I know we had St. Edmunds in here last week, and they talked about, the love they have for each other, the brotherhood, the community. Man, football is a fraternity. I've been knowing you for a long time, and you'll know all these guys. Y'all doing things already, putting Madison Prep. They've been on the map, but y'all just, like you said, and broke the mold and got the first one in there. Let me just say, it's multiple ones to come behind that, but it always starts with one. You always got to start with one, man. You can think 100 down the road, but always got to start with one. And now that y'all got it, when you brought that thing home to Baton Rouge and to this surrounding area, man, and man, best of luck to you moving forward. Man, we're going to continue to watch you, continue to promote you, because, man, we just, love to see what you're doing, and you are one of the best in our state, and you are showcasing that year and year out, man. Best of luck to you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Andy, that's it?
That's it.
Appreciate you, baby.
In Louisiana, football is year-round. At Louisiana Gridiron Football, we're more than just a magazine. Our mission is simple: bring you the inside scoop on the teams that matter most to you. Go to LouisianaGridironFootball.com and subscribe today.
Well,
what's up, man?
Man.
We're back, man. What a show.
Man, I told everybody it's gonna be a good show. I mean,
what a show, man. Man, we got some. Man, we had a great team in here with 4 great players. Opelousas High School that's on his way up. I mean, you got Coach Jimmy Zachary over there. That guy knows nothing but winning, as a player, as a coach, as you heard him say. So, guys a lot like that know the blueprint. They got it. All they need is the buy-in, and man, you're going to see that program turn around. And, my main man, Zion Chris, coming in, and he's going into his senior year, like I said earlier, feeling like he was a senior this year, as long as he's been a household name over there at Madison Prep and in this state playing quarterback, and I'm looking forward to him having another great year too as well.
Every week we tell everybody, man, Louisiana's got some deep talent, got a lot of talent all over the state, and every week, we come in, we bring it in here.
We bringing them in here, man. So some of the people that don't know, I mean, you will know or you already done found out. So, man, definitely keep tuning in. We're going to keep putting them out there for them. We're going to keep bringing these guys in, highlighting them, and even the ones that's already being highlighted, man, we want to give them extra shine, because that's what we over here doing. Mm-hmm. We definitely love the people that's been coming in and love the energy that's just been in the room, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Is like those guys from Opelousas, they came in here and that's the one thing they kept talking about, the energy and how they got there on the board, they was able to draw those things up. A lot of these guys, a lot of these coaches, you get these great coaches like Coach Jimmy, Coach Landry. A lot of these guys don't know how to draw up a board. A lot of these guys don't know all this. They don't know the ins and outs of the X's and O's.
And this has been shocking. Almost every week it's been shocking to see the amount of knowledge the kids. I mean, they could just get on the board, explain their plays, explain, the things that's going on, use the right terminology. And again, that's some of the things we talked about all season long about the amount of play that's coming up in this state because of the coaching too that's coming up in this state. A lot of guys coming back like Jimmy Zachary that then went off and played college ball. Now he's running his own program. They're back at his high school. Mm-hmm. I mean, it takes stuff like that to happen for you to see the jumps that you are seeing right now, and you will continue to see.
Well, I'm just looking forward to promote these guys and bringing more guys in here and continue to do what we do. We just do this thing,
baby. That's what we do, man. Before we get out of here, want to give another, for the 707 tournament.
Yeah, we definitely give another shout out about the 707 tournament.
Yep. If you guys come on out, man. It's gonna be great atmosphere. Everything filmed. We already got a lot of teams already committed to coming from a couple from Mississippi. We got New Orleans.
Well, hang on. I just got a message right here.
Come on out, showcase yourself. Everything will be filmed.
The Unity Silverbacks from New Orleans that just committed to the camp.
Okay, yep. That's AJ Samuel.
AJ Samuel.
Good deal, man. We're gonna have some great quarterbacks out there throwing it around, man. And that's what we definitely want to be able to highlight and put out there and start getting into these coaches' hands and giving these teams a chance to, fine tune their crafts for the other tournament that they will be going to.
Right. I mean, like you said, we're gonna have a lot of great quarterbacks out there. Zion will be out there. Ricky Collins will be out there. AJ Samuel will be out there. There's 3 studs right there. Man, off the top of our head, we're just thinking of.
Yep, man. We got guys that can come out there and slang it, and we want to be able to showcase a lot of guys around here and keep this thing rolling.
Well, it's time of the show now where we're going to talk about the player of the week. Last week we did it. Had to pick my boy out of Rose Pine as player of the week. I'm gonna always give him some love out of Rose Pine.
I already know it. But man, it was just due though.
Yeah, it was just due. 3.8 GPA. The kids are doing great things in Rose Pine, so it's just. Yeah. I just don't pick some guys because I like them. I pick them because it's justified. Well, this week we got another young man. Again, this one here is justified. You're gonna be like, holy crap! All right, so this young man, his name is Elijah Mcantos. Hang on, let me pull it up so everybody can see him. Elijah Mcantos from Madison Edison High School Miami Edison High School in Miami, Florida.
Gotcha.
He's got a 4.0 GPA. He's the number 2 cornerback in the state of Florida.
Come on.
So he's got offers from LSU.
Man, okay, he got offers on the field and off the field.
He's got offers all over the place.
I like that.
Yeah, like I said, 4.0 GPA. Who he looks up to? Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Prime time. He says that's his man. He models his game.
Jackson State, you might want to holler at him.
So he wants to be just like Deion Sanders. So that's our player of the week this week. Go on our app. You can go read about him. Yep. We did a diamond rough on him last week.
Okay.
And we'll have a
highlights up there too as well.
Highlights of this young man.
Yeah, man, I want to check him out.
So Elijah Mcantos from Miami, Florida, is our national player of the week. So Rose Pine getting big dogs whenever we say the next week the kids out
of Miami, Florida.
Out of Miami, Florida.
Good deal, man. So we definitely go download the app, man. Get it on your phones. Keep up with all the hottest news that we got in Louisiana, and also as we branching out, we going out and we gonna bring the news here back to you in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Even when we go get it, like we just did it in Dallas. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. We got our camp 707 next week, and then we're gonna have our camp on March 6th. We got all kinds of 707s we're fixing to do this next couple months.
Man, we gotta get it rolling, man. Give these kids keep getting those opportunities, keep getting those live reps, and keep getting things on film, like you say, because we are gonna have the cameras out there.
I wanted to mention this. When are we gonna go to college football this spring?
Man, that's coming up.
That's coming up next week.
That's coming up, man. We might have to add an extra day in the corner.
Yeah.
Man, you never know.
We might need to put on 2 shows a week now.
Man, damn. Yeah, man. Hey,
just for the college section.
Moving fast. But yeah, that's definitely up. They got a lot of atmosphere going on right now. It's finna get back live. These guys been waiting all school year.
Well, they watched everybody else play the free.
They had to sit out.
Back in the fall time, they watched everybody else play. They're like, man, I want to play now.
Man. Now it's their time. It's time to go. I think we're going to see some great football. Hopefully this country can go ahead and this work will start back opening up, get this vaccine rolling, and we can get back to some normalcy, start this spring off with a bang, and then move
start
on.
Start 2021 off with a bang.
Right.
Start off with a real bang with some college football.
Some football. And then move this thing on along and hopefully, end this year on a high note.
Well, I know Southeastern, they're ranked number 11th in the polls right now. So I'm looking forward to see what Southeastern brings this year.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that first game. I'm gonna try and sneak in. I know where all the holes in the fence are at over there. So
there we go. I may be with you. I don't have no Friday games now. Maybe with you. Yeah.
But we're gonna go catch some college games. Check out Southeastern. Check out Southern. They all start playing within the next week or two.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are checking those guys out. You if you love football, I mean, the Super Bowl was yesterday or Sunday.
And now it's back on.
It's back on again. We're going to have football. When we started the show, I said we're going to have 18 months of this show. Just straight football.
There it is.
So we got the season going again.
I love it, man.
So check us out again next week. We'll be back here at 7:30. Make sure you download our app. Our app is a free download. So download our app so you can check out all the good stuff. Our camp will be on February 20th. If you want to come watch some good football.
707.
That's what I say.
Camp?
No, 707. I got blonde hair. I had to shave it off my head today. I still got blonde hair.
Man, there's going to be work going on out there. Just come on out and see some of this talent.
Come out there come out to St. Edmunds and see some of this talent. We are going to abide by the state guidelines. You got to wear a mask, 6 feet apart. We're going to abide by that. We'll abide by everything. Because we don't get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. I know you don't get in trouble.
And the safety.
Yeah, and the safety. So we're going to make sure everybody's safe and everything. But come on out. They got a pretty nice stadium there in St. Edmunds. Check it out. And yeah, let's get ready for some more football, Coach.
Man. I love it.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching.
Next week.
See you guys next week.